Okay, this is the charming community of Peggy's Cove in Nova Scotia. Lots of granite that I didn't expect. This picturesque fishing village was founded in 1811. They relied on fishing to support their families then, and it's remained the main industry for the last 200 years. And here is the famous lighthouse that everyone likes to walk out to. And at 10:45 in the morning, there are lots of people out here. It's a beautiful day, but still a bit nippy. The temperature is 63, a little cool. Lots of people are here. Every year, about 2.4 million people visit here. The lighthouse was first built here in 1868. The current lighthouse was built in 1914 and is operated by the Canadian Coast Guard. We are looking at the coast of Canada here at Peggy's Cove. The black indicates what's covered up when the tide comes in. And if you're not careful and you're out there and a big wave gets you, that may be your last trip. People been killed climbing on these rocks. Not expect all of this granite. Mammoth rock bed was carved millions of years ago by molten lava. There are even some little breakers out here. Oh, there's a bigger one. This is the Atlantic Ocean. Here's the little village. Here's looking back at the lighthouse. Lobster boats are moored in the harbor lined with these colorful houses, and fishermen still set out to sea in the wee hours of the morning in search of their catch. And here's some of the lobster traps that they use. On September 2nd, 1998, Swiss Air Flight 111, flying from New York to Switzerland, crashed into St. Margaret's Bay, about 5 miles east of Peggy's Cove. All 229 on board died. The first responders were privately owned fishing boats from Peggy's Cove and other nearby villages. Investigation concluded that an electrical short circuit ignited the covering of the thermal acoustic insulation in the plane's fuselage. The Swiss Air Memorial is a short walk from the road, honoring the memory of those who lost their lives and those who worked tirelessly to assist in the recovery. St. Margaret's Bay. Continue. This is St. Margaret's Bay. There's some nice sand and a dog enjoying the water. Oak Island is out in this direction somewhere. There's a nice beach. You would think we're on the California coast. It is a nice day and people are out enjoying it. It's Mahone Bay. Looks quite nice. They certainly like color in their buildings. Actually, they look quite nice. Quite a town here. cross remembers the locals who were killed in World War I. It's a nice yellow house. This is supposed to be one of the cutest villages in Canada, and I think they're right. This is Mahone Bay. Looks like someone's got a little house out here floating. They can sit out there on their little patio. And over here we have a cute tugboat. There's a couple more of these little houses. I've seen lots of rhododendrons, but that's one of the biggest. Really beautiful. Next up is the charming town of Lunenburg. In 1995, it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Lots of shopping opportunities. More colorful buildings. Considers the site the best example of planned British colonial settlement in North America, having retained its original layout and appearance, including the wooden architecture. Beautiful building there. Beautiful rhododendrons. Okay, this time we're doing the waterfront. The last route through here was the historic district. And we've got the horse and carriage. There's one down the street now holding up traffic. This is the Annapolis Basin, and the Bay of Fundy is way out there further straight ahead. Nice lupins. We've seen tons and tons of these everywhere. This is the Digby Pines Resort, Spa, and Golf Course. Obviously got a variety of accommodations. Resort came highly recommended to us, but it was booked solid. Here's the cute little town of Digby. Evidently they claim to be the scallop capital of the world. Saw that place advertised. We have Digby, and of course we have a lighthouse. There's an American flag. The Harbor View Inn is a beautiful century-old B&B situated in the tranquil country around Smith's Cove on the Fundy shore and Annapolis Valley regions of Nova Scotia. Also located on the property is Captain Jacob Winchester House, a 156-year-old sea captain's house, and that's where we stayed. And look at there's beautiful flowers in the gardens around both houses. Dinner was at the Fundy restaurant back in Digby, well known for freshly caught scallops and live lobsters.